Jaguars and the Houston Texans. Here we go. The final week of the NFL season. Week 17 is underway. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Ready? 10 logo. Chopper, chopper. Hey, orbit. Me and you. It's just me and you. It's just me and you. Show it up. Show up.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
It's now second and 10 at the 25-yard line.
An incomplete pass leads to second and 10 from the 25. Second and 10. Open man there. That's Bellamy. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. This defense looking for an early stop. This is third down and 6.
Go, shoot.
They'll look to throw. Going right side here, and that's complete. 21 yards there on third down.
A gain of 21 yards.
On the ready.
First down, Jaguars.
Kill. X3, 218, chop it.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A big play there. His 6th touchdown of the season as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point tacked on by Lambeau, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Jaguars 7, Texans 0.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This will be taken very short. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Watson will bring up the Texans here, first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Here we go. Check three. Undercrush, 31. Hey, watch it. Check three. Alert three. 55.
On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. And only able to get 2 here, stopped at the 30.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
They're going to need some therapy after this. Check 59. Check 31. 49. Check 49. Hey.
This is Fournette. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and
2. And the Jags have 5 in the secondary here on third down.
Under 10, 10.
it's Watson. And he'll get that to Fournette, complete. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Rush in, 39. Check, crunch.
Fournette. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
This is that. 19. Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Focus, defense. 26. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Hey, look at the 6. Roll it. Half. 24.
Now on 2nd and 13. Watson. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. A big one there for the Texans, 18 yards.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a game in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways, because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that opens things up for you on the outside as well.
But that's where their big tight end, is so good, that middle third, the seam routes, the in routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well, and he's got it.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 46.
Tighten up. Shake it down. Watch twins. Check. Lucky. At 24. He's crashing. He's checking crash.
He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that, because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game.
Kill. Alert flare. Check.
On the run, it's Fournette. And they go backwards here. Losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 16 at their 48-yard line.
So now they operate back from their side of the field here. 2nd and long.
Trip. You got 3.
A shotgun snap for Watson. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 33. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Even though they might not find the number 1 seed next to their name come playoff time, there's not going to be very many teams, if any, entering the playoffs on the kind of run they're on. They're hot.
And I love that word, hot, because every team in the league wants to go into the playoffs on that uptick, because a lot of the time you serve notice to the rest of the league that, hey, we're the team you need to deal with. We're the team that's going to be a real problem for you. And if they can continue this streak, they could very well be that team and gain that confidence that they're seeking as they head to the playoffs.
And confidence, that's the word I would use from our meetings with them. They said we're playing our best football right now. It is showing. That one, a gain of 20 and a 1st down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
50, plant, recon, 132 fighter. Watch the twist. Hey, Haywood. Let's go.
On On first down, he'll drop to throw. And he's got this complete to Bellamy. It's a gain of 5, and it'll be a second down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Push him back.
Hey, wahoo! Come on, baby. Yep. Let's go.
2nd and 5. And a throw right sideline is complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
15 line. 15 line.
Defense, let's go.
General West. Bar. Hey.
We got motion. Back up.
Ready?
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And the return will stop them well inside their own 20 at the 15-yard line. Those INTs all sting, but you throw one in the red zone, I think especially as a rookie, maybe it stings a little bit more.
I think what you're saying is they don't all count the same, do they? Right? Interceptions in the red zone that you've given up points now, those are precious, so you have to learn from those and in a hurry.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. He's got a first down and more past the 30. He's at the 50. And finally brought down at the 38. A big run by the big man Fournette. 47 yards on the ground. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Jam. Go. 44, come on.
Watson.
Watch your slant.
And this will complete to Will Fuller. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Give him 17 on the pickup there, and the Texans also get a new set of downs.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
4 seconds. 19.
Come on. Hey, that QB's trash. Let's go. Save. Switch. Check out the car. Kill.
They'll try the right side here with Fournette. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
So, my man, I pose this question to you. How do you get to be the number 2 defense against the rush in the NFL?
Be better than number 3, I guess.
Okay, right.
And make plays like that, right?
Well, you know, you're right. At its basic, be better than number 3, but you really nailed it. Make plays like that on a consistent basis.
You can't block me.
On 2nd and 11 now. Watson. It's complete to Fuller. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21. Late in the season now, MVP chatter starts, and he might be on the fringe. This is always an award that goes quarterback, running back, usually quarterback. A lot of bias. Does he deserve consideration?
He more than deserves consideration because the way the game is played in the NFL now, it's a pass-first league, right? So that means that people are going to adjust their defenses for him each and every week, and he's still putting up big-time numbers. I know the quarterbacks, the running backs get it, but he should be firmly in the race for MVP.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. It's a pickup of 4, but they're still a yard short here with 4th down, forthcoming. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
So good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
The lead cut to just 4 as they kick it away and turn things over to their D. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30.
Let's go.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And as these guys interplay in Week 17, we know one thing. They are playoff bound, but they want to win that division title. They told us that is a goal that's been posted in their locker room since day one. They've got the chance to control their own destiny.
And there's nothing more powerful than saying that you won the division, because I know from building a team, when I talk with all the GMs and the player personnel directors, they always talk about, to get to the playoffs in the NFL, you have to have a team that's constructed to win your division. Beat those teams first. That's your #1 path to getting there, and they can get that done in this game.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And a nice gain of 21 yards. This quarterback now 9 of 11 passing in this first half. He's got his guys a 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. And he's got the hook up to Landry. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Second and 1. And he'll go right back to Landry. It's complete again. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Hey, Zoo.
Mike's 47. Switch up.
Go. Hit it.
They'll set up to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Wide, get wide. Switch. Hey, check 24. Check.
Hey, box drop. Go. 5.
They're going to look to throw. Looking left side, that's caught by Landry. And he'll be brought down shy of the 1st down marker at the 11. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. And Lambeau will put this one through, and that will do it for this first half. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17 as we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the 2nd half of Week 17 is underway. Short kick here, fielded about the 17. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Joker, 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 Joker.
Here's Watson. Flush to his right. Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes.
He's taken out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Here's Watson. He'll buy some, and he's going to go down again.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the scrambler or the dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
Following the sack, it's now 3rd and long for Watson and the Texans. Third and long, it's Watson. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Here's Logan Cook now, standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. Fielded at about the 28. 12 yards on the return that time. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
How about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion.
Watch out.
22 jet bombers. 22 jet bombers. Hey, Charlie. Let's go.
2nd and 4. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
Alpha.
Looking to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's got the 1st down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. That'll put him close to 100 yards receiving. He's at 98, and he's got a 1st down. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Gets it to Bellamy outright. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. Give him 7 on the play, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 41-yard line.
Down. 50. Plant.
Down to lose 1.
Now.
2nd and 3. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
A 5-yard gain on the play. 1st down, Jaguars.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Hey, order.
Hey, check line 47. Check line 47. Bring it.
Look at me. Zip it.
Now back to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go.
Bang, 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 bang. 6 guys. Check, hey, Delta. Sponge, sponge, sponge. No, no, no. 4-7's the mic, 4-7's the mic. It's a party.
Hey!
Back to throw. Being chased out left. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9.
Check 52.
He'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
The 3rd down pass. Intended for Jarvis Landry. Incomplete. It's 4th down.
So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. On the left hash, officially it's called a 51-yard attempt. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And they will stretch their lead to 10 now at 13-3. So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans. 1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Focus set. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home. Kill. Put the boy down, he's coming.
They keep it with Fournette on first down, shedding the tackle. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Six yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Here we go, G. 22, check, Bama. 22, check, Bama. Go, alert. Another time now.
Out of the pistol. Here's Lacey. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now.
You got him. You got him.
A gain of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
The Texans on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
Hey, pick your game up. Check safety, check safety. Check 99, check 99. Switch.
From the gun, here's Watson. That's out to his running back, Fournette. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Check 26, check 26. Shoot. Check 3, check 3. 24. 29.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. Watson going to stay out there as they'll go for it on fourth.
He's tired of you. He's tired of us. Slam, 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 slam. He's coming, he's coming, he's coming. We're going to score. Showing it, showing it.
And now again, the play clock's going to run out on him. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7.
Tight dog, tight dog, tight dog. Watch twist, watch twist, watch twist. Twist, twist. Kill. Kill.
They will indeed snap it to Watson. And that is incomplete. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on 4th. And the Jags take over in terrific field position.
Let's go. 90, Wolf. X3, 218, chopper. Hey, I7.
Undercut.
Shoot.
He'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Open man there. That's Bellamy. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down.
Hey, watch it, watch it.
Here's 2nd and 8. And he's got this complete to Bellamy. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Have confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You just go ahead and play.
They'll drop the throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. They'll set up a throw. Flushed out right. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
Well, Brandon, sometimes I think when we watch games, we're actually watching a living museum because we're seeing the evolution of positions almost with each passing game. How about defensive ends nowadays and the way that they can run almost all the way across the field?
It is unbelievable, isn't it? I mean, they're so strong, but they're so lean they can move so quick with those bodies.
It's almost unfair. You're supposed to be able to know where a defensive end is supposed to be on every play. These guys flash so quickly, you're not sure where they're going to end up.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He wants it all for the end zone. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Here's Bradley Pinion now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Watson now to throw. Man open, that's Kiki QT, complete. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. Now it's Watson. And he will find his big tight end over the middle.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now Watson. He's got Fuller. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Intended for QT. It's now 2nd and 10.
So look at this. They'll go for a field goal now to get within a score. This to get it back to a 1-score game. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And they will cut the lead back down to a touchdown now at 13-6. So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
And this is going to be recovered by the Jaguars. And that should just about do it. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
So they come up on 2nd down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing.
General West.
Rush in.
Ready?
Again, it's Kamara. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Let's go.
Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a first down. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th.
On the set.
Mike 27. Check.
Get it.
A give to Kamara running right. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. That one looks like he'll throw here. And finding the tight end Hooper. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal. On 2nd down, Kamara. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
One more extra point attempt for good measure. It's up and it's good as they tack on one more to what's going to be a very satisfying victory. So we had action to the very end of this one. The score on the final play that they didn't need to have. They didn't just run out the clock, though. They added to their final total.
Played it all the way to the end. And, you know, some coaches preach that and tell their teams, that's what I want all the time. And they feel like if they don't do it themselves, they're not living up to the message that they're sending out.
So for Jacksonville, a final win here means they'll finish at 14-2. And now they'll have the week off as they get set to go after a Super Bowl title. Meanwhile, for the Texans, this might wind up being a tough pill to swallow as they're going to finish the season at 9-7. And they'll get their shot at playoff football as they'll be on the road next week as a wild card.
Honey, I dash, got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, they will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone, watch me celebrate. I'm cocky, I do my dance, jump in the stands. No man, man, oh there with the hands. Thought he could guard me, I ruin they plans. I do what I want, they do what they can. Got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, honey, y'all dash, honey, y'all. Honey, y'all, dash, honey, y'all, dash, honey, y'all, dash, yeah. They can't catch up cause they lacking the stamina. Way too advanced to be playing with amateurs. They on attack when they tackle like damager. They react and play it back on the camera. Hot boy, just consider me flammable. Sure shot, I got all the intangibles. Need a leash, I'm a beast, I'm an animal. Eat the competition up like a Hannibal. Know the game like I wrote up the manual. I do weekly what you do on the annual. MVP, that decision unanimous. Big dogs, I don't think they can handle it. Battlefield, it's just me and my warriors. Guaranteed we emerge victorious. Years, blood, sweat, tears, is glorious. I remember when they always ignoring us. Dash, got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, they will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone, watch me celebrate. I'm cocky, I do my dance, jump in the stands. No man, man, oh there with the hands. Thought he could guard me, I ruin they plans. I do what I want, they do what they can. Got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, honey y'all dash, honey y'all dash, honey y'all dash, honey y'all dash, honey y'all dash. They slept on the team that they owe me. I need a ring and a trophy. I say I'm the best cause I am. It's no need in keeping it low-key. I can carve up the D like a turkey or run straight through the D like a train. This year we ain't taking no losses. It's all about making the game.